You know, one thing in life you have to learn is to enjoy the little moments, the small moments. Let me introduce you to Forrest. Forrest is my wife's feathered child, and he is one spoiled little bird. But I'll tell you what, when he flies all around like a big goofball with that little goofy feather hanging up off the top of his head, and he sits in Dad's lap, munching on Rice Krispie treats, it brings me joy. And you know, when you're in the midst of the storm and everything is going every which way, you have to learn to look for the joy in the midst of the storm. Can be anything, can be little things. Reading a book, taking a hot, steamy shower and frustrating everybody in the house because there's not any more hot water. When I was in Desert Storm and there was death and there was destruction everywhere, my wife and I, we would look up, and I told her of a particular constellation. And we promised each other that we would take time throughout the week in the middle of the night to look at that constellation and think about each other. And so I'd lay out on the sand dune, probably not the wisest thing to do, considering there's all kinds of stuff in the desert that wants to kill you in the middle of the night. But I was dumb and young. But I'd look up at that constellation and I would thank the Lord for the woman that he brought into my life. We'd only been married a small time before I was sent to war. And when I came back, there was decades of stuff that I had to work through. And my wife went through it all with me. The waking up in the middle of the night from the night terrors, from the anger and the frustration that I had for so many years for the things that I did over there. And, you know, the Lord is just like that too. He doesn't go anywhere. He doesn't surrender his people. He follows you to the ends of the earth. He says in his word, I'll never leave you or forsake you. And that's what the Lord is all about. This morning, know this. If you're going to hear anything from this old, bald, kind of fat, gray-haired guy with a double chin, man, every time I look at a video, I'd see my chin hanging down off my... It makes me laugh, I guess, because I can't do much about it. You have to look for laughter and joy. David said it like this: I encouraged myself in the Lord. Be encouraged this morning. God bless.